afternoon. Thank you for being here. And let's also thank the Capitol Police for keeping us safe today. My name is Nicole Neily, and I'm the president and founder of Defending Education, a national membership association that works to restore schools at all levels from activists imposing harmful agendas. Nowhere is this fight more visible than America's education system, not just at the university level, but also in K-12 schools. And while I'm optimistic that the justices will uphold the rights of our girls, it's important to remember that when this decision comes out in June, our fight isn't over. As Winston Churchill said in 1942, this is not the end. It is not even the beginning of the end, but it is perhaps the end of the beginning. Because although millions of Americans across the political spectrum are indignant over the idea of men playing in women's sports and concerned about the safety and privacy of girls in locker rooms and bathrooms, this war is far from over. The journey to the Supreme Court was decades in the making because a quagmire of laws at the local, state, and federal level normalized the idea that biology is meaningless and that lie was then enforced by the full weight of government authority. The Obama administration actively encouraged schools to sacrifice the First Amendment on the altar of Title IX, providing guidance that staff should use preferred pronouns even if doing so directly contravened an individual's sincerely held beliefs. This language police had both the purpose and effect of changing behavior, and it is still taking place today. Just this past May, Colorado updated its Anti-Discrimination Act to prohibit dead naming and failing to use an individual's chosen pronouns. We've sued the state and federal court, as have our friends at ADF and XY Athletics, in order to bring an end to this unconstitutional law. Manipulating the meaning of words, as we've seen happen with attempts to hijack the word sex and replace it with gender, is a calculated attempt to control the public discourse, literally rendering some opinions unspeakable. It is imperative that these efforts be stopped. Or consider the rise of parental exclusion policies, which my organization's been tracking for the past 2.5 years. 1,200 districts and counting have policies on the books that say you as a parent do not have a right to know your child's gender at school, or to be informed of support plans and accommodation that the school provides. We, who must sign permission slips for sunscreen and aspirin, are now the enemies. Our children are being told that we might not love them, that they are born in the wrong body, and that they should keep secrets from mom and dad. It's difficult to think of a more destabilizing idea than to plant the concept in a child's head, and it is a betrayal to do that to a family behind their back using their tax dollars. Billions of dollars have been spent in support of gender-inclusive programming, not only in American schools, but around the globe, through entities like USAID, the United Nations, and progressive nonprofits like over there. Without a doubt, these funds would be better spent teaching children to master topics like arithmetic, history, and physics, rather than allyship, hormone therapy, and puberty blockers. These programs and more must be unwound, and the decision makers who prioritized ideology over our children's welfare must be held accountable. As we pray today for a favorable decision, we must be mindful that the price of liberty is eternal vigilance. Tomorrow we will all fight on, but I am confident that together we will prevail. Thank you.